All right, we'll do our best. Elliotte, you have a response?
No, I don't. Sometimes you just have to take the L, and tonight we're taking the L.
There's a lot of L's. And, listen, it was an L for the Montreal Canadiens. Wasn't exactly what their fans wanted. But we spoke about this as we walked into the arena. It was a magical night in the sense it was the first ever Stanley Cup final game here at the Bell Center. First time we've stepped into a hockey arena in the last 17 months because of the pandemic. What were the emotions you were feeling?
Well, also, too, for both of us, it was the first time that we flew in 16, 17 months as well. I mean, it didn't go the way the Montreal Canadiens and their fans wanted to. Almost immediately, Tampa was up 2-0, 3.5 minutes into the game. But, I can only speak for myself. For me to be back in a rink, to be at a game, nobody puts on a better show when it comes to openings and entrances than the Montreal Canadiens. Just to be all part of that, it was a special evening for me. I know there's a lot of hockey fans out there who've had a chance to go to a game this year. I know there's a lot of hockey fans out there who haven't. And I hope you all get this opportunity as soon as possible next year. If you can't, come back to one of the last few games of this season, because it's a great feeling and it just reminds me how much I missed it, Dave.
Well said, Elliotte. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay, the bigger picture here, they're just a win away now from winning a second consecutive Stanley Cup. They've become just the fourth team in the last 30 years to repeat as champs. How should we start viewing this Tampa Bay team?
Well, you got to win one more. I mean, there's no question about it, and I don't want to be on old takes exposed if I'm wrong and the Canadiens complete the miracle comeback. But, two back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. We've had it once this decade. We've had some mini dynasties this decade, but I think it's an incredible accomplishment, especially in this year. This has been a weird, challenging year in a lot of different ways, both on and off the ice. And I think if Tampa does this, you have to give them as much credit as we've given Pittsburgh or Chicago, because to do it back-to-back in this kind of a season, I think it would be a hugely impressive feat.
And Ron, it's going to be a magical night here on Monday simply because the Stanley Cup will be in the building. And for the Montreal Canadiens, they're going to try and avoid some dubious history. The last time they were swept in the Stanley Cup final was